Hello everybody and welcome back to Outerworlds Space's Choice Edition. We are going to continue with the main quest now. So we've got to go to the botanical garden area so we can speak to the people who've deserted this area and try and convince them to come back. We've already been in the community centre. Ooh, take all that. What we've got left, which leads to the new area where the deserters went. Oh, there's down there. Holy crap, there's loads of them. Oh! Come. I need to level Pavarti's health up a lot, don't I? So unlock this.
Wow.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Can I get rid of the shotgun for summit? Plasma. Keep that. I need the sniper rifle. I gotta get fixed though. I need. Is that heavy ammo? Is that as well though? Light. Heavy. Heavy. So I get rid of the sniper rifle. For plasma. And.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about a geothermal plant nearby?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
You could always go looking for her.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her room.
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Zoe's not coming back.
You want to expand on that?
I could give you the details, but they're pretty grisly.
Nah, I could do without the mental portrait. You'd better not be spinning me a story.
I could bring back her body if you want. Might have to make a few trips.
On second thought, I'll take your word for it. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Okay, thank you. And with that, we did that quest. Cody killed her. She got in my way, I killed her. Perks. Negotiator. Vengeance. No, don't really care too much about vendor stuff at the moment. Companions. Base armor. What's that? Additional ammo stock. Could be useful. You know what? Yeah. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. So at least then we can just fast travel if we do get encumbered to the ship.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Pavati coming in.
Okay, gone quiet.
We actually got away with that somehow. Anything else in here? No. I'll steal what I can.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Okay. Sell. Repair. Oh, you can repair my stuff, which is what I need. I repaired everything. Sell some stuff as well now. Yeah, let's sell some weapons, because I'm not going to use everything, so we'll sell most of the weapons that we got. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's light, I'm not going to use that. That's heavy. You get rid of stuff where you got loads of them, so you got multiple weapons, you sell them. Then you can always give people... I got one plasma. Have I got another one of them guns? Yeah, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep that. That'll do for now. Thank you, mate. Move. You're not commenting on me stealing yet, which is a good sign. Letter here. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenochrome. Is that really a crime? Gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility in surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenochrome and suddenly you're committing larceny. Well, she did join the bad people, so there is that. So this was her place. There's another one here. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounting the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. But they could take the whole region if they were organised. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenochrome too. Everybody loves adrenochrome, even marauders, right? I've got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenochrome before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2, Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. So there you have it. She joined the marauders. And we put her down. There is another way to resolve this quest. You can actually convince her to come back.
Keep your wits about you.
You can convince her to actually come back and rejoin. Oh, for God's sake. Of course you've come in. You gonna leave, mate? I'm busy. It's alright, you can always come back, I think. I think we can come back if we send them back to town. What was red then? Ooh. Ooh, lovely jubbly. That'll do. You alright, deserter? Lit what I can before someone comes in. Do 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 do. That's where I've got to go to speak to her. But for now, I'm going to go speak to these.
Follow me around before he left the cannery.
Deserter, deserter. Who's this here? Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Oh yeah, we got engineering. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, found in the community center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on. I've got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Part 2, I found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Use workbench. Mag zap, mag power, magnum. Well, I can repair anything that's broke. Tinker. There we go. I'll upgrade them slightly just so they're a bit more powerful. This is where we'll get that. We have to pare it down though before we can grab it. Because it will kill you.
Wow, you got that?
Oh, it's going out. There she is. I'm going to look around first because you can get different dialogue.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Personal files. First entry, may the Eternal bless my first endeavour. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at the Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertiliser. Tired of having the taste of Sultuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows out the earth. Personal files last entry we found. Another work from Edgewater. Ex-workers now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks, physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock now. Experimental notes. First entry. Hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automation of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavours. Experimental notes, last entry. Flora are living things as sensitive as their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend the crops in this region fail because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhuman people acting on behalf of a sterile and an inhuman power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle, but I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials just as nature intended. And we will certainly find out very soon what this fertilizer is. It's not on the it's not on that computer anyway. Pick up gold teeth. Have a grenade launcher, I can always sell that. I don't know if the teeth are just the proof. There's got to be more than just the teeth as proof. Yeah, I could have sworn that you find more proof and then you just talk to her about it. That's fine. I found those teeth, that was about it. There's nothing else I can actually do, is there? Apart from speak to her. Something to loot there, but I don't want to do it in front of her, so I was going to speak to her. Oh no, I'm not going to risk it.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, what's that smell?
That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Funny, never knew you could grow tripe in a garden.
Ah, cynicism. The privilege of the young. What you need is a little taste of my special mushroom soup. It'll broaden your mind. Or at least your irises.
It's like you've made yourself a home out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Hold on. You guys can fly.
My goodness. Aren't you just charming?
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divide your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You want to tell me what these gold teeth are for?
Haven't you ever seen a novelty paperweight?
How dumb do you think I am?
You asking me rhetorically, or whatever absurd accusations you have churning about in your mind? I assure you, I have heard them all.
Reminds me of this guy I heard about, someone named Eugene. He had gold teeth.
I remember a Eugene. Pleasant enough boy. Whatever happened to him?
I never said anything happened.
I did nothing wrong. The teeth were harvested from a body that went cold long before my tools ever touched it. Gold does not decompose. The teeth had to be removed. And while I am no licensed dentist, I should think I did a fair job of it.
I knew it! You people are cannibals!
We're not cannibals, dear. I don't eat corpses. I just use them in my fertilizer. The crops I grow here are natural, nutritious, healthy. My garden does more than fill the bellies of my flock. It keeps them from falling ill.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Not all over my boots, please. I just washed them. The Vale's barren. Been that way for years. Soil's been sterile about as long as I can remember.
But you found a way to grow something?
All I did was follow nature's own way. Death is essential to life. When the spirit leaves the body returns to the earth from whence it came. What remains is a carcass moldering beneath the soil. Decomposition is a natural process, essential to new life. All life feeds on other life.
I'm glad I didn't eat before talking to you.
Whatever you say, my dear.
Let's just talk about something else.
I'm listening.
This might sound strange, but I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
Whoa, that's deep.
You almost sound like you've never had anyone ask after your spiritual condition. You poor thing. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist and shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you? Where did you say you were from?
Does the Hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
You've never met anyone from the Hope. There were thousands on that ship.
Oh dear, I see what's happening.
Oh god.
You've been taking Adrenatime. That stuff will burn right through your upper story. Leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
You don't believe me.
Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past.
I'm not afraid of the board.
No, but the board may have reason to fear you.
I haven't done anything wrong though.
You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
Okay, I should go. Okay, so we've got geothermal controls now. That's the next job. Oh, hang on. Yeah, be quiet. I don't need the mags. I don't need anything else, we've got enough. Let's go. Right, we gotta go back this way and around there. And it's nice and dark. By the time we get there to be night time. It's evening at the moment, isn't it? I think it's evening. All these robots everywhere.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Fight them from here if we can. I was going inside, you lunatic. Fight them from outside. Oh, she's crazy. I told you to wait. Like, why didn't you wait for me, you maniac? Okay, we gotta get that pad as well, which is inside the main building. I can sell all this again. Okay, let's read this. Disarm security fence. Assessing error. Security logs inaccessible in keeping with Space's Choice Company policy, or security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention, scheduled security updates at the Space's Choice facility are overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on... If you are a member of the Space's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Who cares? So we gotta go in here.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Oh, don't worry, I've got an idea. Let's have a look on this. Access files 1. I had to borrow a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Your radio's been sputtering and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere, mechanical's gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think that was someone's leg. I'd like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Pray to be a member of Spacer's Choice family.
Great work.
Messages. From Spacer's Choice, get together. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. For reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report, please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. From Braden to Spacer's Choice. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere near close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Oh, here we go again with a message. Mrs. Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline. While the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable, our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. To basically get rid of the normal staff. Get rid of the normal staff and just have robots. And what's happened is
Here we go.
the robots have killed everybody. What robots do? Robots aren't going to do anything else. Right, while I'm in here, I've got 2 other quests. Die Robot Die and the Frightened Engineer. Let's go and find this.
Look at us. Nice one.
I'll come back and direct power in a bit. Let's have a look around everywhere first. That's outside. Here's a security key.
Gosh, that's clever.
It was clever, yeah. Terminal, unlock door. Enter passcode, personal files. Oh, here we go. Geothermal security office, personal logs. Chester Higgins again. That whole head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before and he's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. It should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Personal logs, S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a Chief of Security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto mechanical never will. Oh no, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanicals have gone crazy, like myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room, might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Chief Thermal Security Office. Greetings, Security Chief Estanaka. This is an automatic message initiated by Space's Choice Workers Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behaviour during the lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engineered by security lockdown. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Crazy. Just crazy. So I need the key for that. I'm not going to get the key yet. Robots everywhere. Bloody robots.
Sorry. Get ready.
I best not touch any of these until I know what I'm doing. Take that. So I've got his stuff. Repaired.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Okay, let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Go for it. Go for it, little robot. Fight them all if you can. I've killed most of them. I'm just looking around for now. He said about destroying the robots. That was the other one, wasn't it? Die, robot, die. Retrieve a logic module. Oh, it's too low at the moment. Let's get down here. I got his module as well, that's it. So I've got to give that to him, I have no return to Ludwig. Meanwhile, I've got to do this. Divert the power. Let's go back and do it. Now's a moment of truth. What do I do? Plant status. Redirect power. Rerouting switches over there. Can't make the choice now.
Go away, Phantom! No, 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 just leave me alone!
So that's down there. I'm going down here though, because I need to go speak to this guy.
Go away, Phantom!
Where is he? There's a ladder down here, isn't there?
Real. You're not real.
I think there's a ladder to get down there somehow.
No, 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 just leave me alone! Go away, Phantom! Get away! Go away, Phantom!
Where is he? I know there's somebody down here to talk to. Here he is, Higgins.
You're not real! You're not real! Get away from me, Phantom! Shoot! Scram!
Phantoms? Where?
You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Higgins? This phantom's got a name.
No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense. Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know how to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I'm not afraid of any mechanicals. I can't even spell mechanicals.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
No wonder they're so angry. Somebody messed around with their logic modules.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I want to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats?
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. I specialized in...
Okay. Right, was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
Okay, I should go. Right, I'm actually going to finish this one here. I've got like 5 minutes till the video finishes, so we'll finish it here, and in the next one we will finish this main quest and we'll decide the fate of either Edgewater or the geothermal plant. We'll see what we decide. I'm not sure yet. I'm leaning towards helping the deserters, but we'll see. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.